right, y'all, welcome back to the China Shop. It's May 24, heading into Memorial Day weekend. Next weekend, we have to be ready to go out to Grattan because it's 1st, 2nd next weekend. Monday is the 3rd. That's our day on the track. Rich says just to 86, the front brake problem we have, he'll just use back brakes. Got a bunch of things done. I bought the wrong belt from CKS. I can't believe it. Ordered a new belt that was the right length. And this is 40 millimeter. The belt that was on it is thinner than that yet. So I thought that was, I don't know, man. I thought this was 40 as well, but it's not. It's 30. It's too short, though. But you see that gear is 20. I thought it was 30, so I ordered a 30 in an 880 belt. It's here. I push it. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what I'm talking. You know what I'm gonna do, right? Tomorrow when Rich gets here, he's gonna spin this axle with a power tool, and I'm gonna cut this belt down with a razor knife with a brand new sharp razor blade. I'm gonna cut the rest of it. That's what the tape is for. Give me a guideline. We got nothing to lose because if we have to order another belt, we don't get to start this go-kart this weekend, and we really need to have the pipe mounted, throttle on, brakes, whatever we're going to do with the brakes, cleaned up, sealed up, right? Hubs, wheels and hubs on and all that kind of stuff. We can easily do this. Easily get this thing running this weekend. Set oil in the clutch, set the clutch, all that stuff. But we need the belt. And this is just the easiest way to do it. I mean, I bought all the parts. As I told Richard, he's like, I'll pay you for the parts. Listen, he's constantly beating me up with his wallet all the time. So it's my turn to beat him up with my wallet a little bit, with my bank debit card, right? So I figure, what the heck? It's a $35 belt, right? I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but I'm sure it's going to work. We spin this thing fast enough and constantly, and you'll be able to cut right through that thing. Zzz, right on through. We'll get the belt on her. I've worked really hard getting all the keys cut, getting this mount and engine square with the axle, which took some persuasion, this persuader right here, and getting this all worked up. You can see it doesn't get much better than that, folks. I mean, we're looking pretty good right there. So I'm pretty happy with that. We got Rich, called Rich and gave him, we need a 7/8 locking collar. All we got is a silly little set screw collar, and we really want the clamping type, you know. We did a lot of work on that motor mount. It used to have this piece of rubber, the rubber tubing inside the pillow block here. And I actually got a piece of DOM, machined it for him, and put a saw cut in it. So when you clamp the pillow block, that metal tube will clamp down as well. But this was a Gary Cram job. If the machining isn't square, Brent, you know what I mean? If it ain't square, it ain't square. So, but I got it all squared up. We didn't like that rubber thing. That thing rock and rolled like this. I don't know how anybody ever did that. But this is a little low power motor. It isn't gonna hurt this go-kart at all. So that's it for the old vintage kart. We got you're gonna use the A3 or the Delta 3, whatever it is. Pipe, Chris, thanks, appreciate that. Bob Cole said with the Yamaha or whatever at Grattan Gingerman, it's a more mid-range, low-end mid-range type pipe or something, and it helps. So this thing needs all the help it can get. It's not as strong as a Yamaha. So we'll see. Rich, you get a ride in her. We got one of the gauges that Joe Wallace traded us for track time. Thanks, Joe. We're going to put the old Micron 3 on here because it has a spark plug temp. It's got a tack on it and stuff. So yeah, we'll just zip tie it, whatever. We'll get it on here one way or another. We got everything we need. I've got other wheels and tires. I think we're either going to put 600s on, or I've got some 550s, the brand new Dunlops up there mounted on 5-inch wheels. Maybe we'll go with those on the back. We certainly don't want to put 710s on here. I think Mike had 650s on a 6.5 or 7-inch wide wheel. But that was this was a B Limited cart, you know, so we'll get it together. It's coming together. This one's going to make it. I told Rich I'm not even going to mess with the Yamaha dog. I'm going to put the carburetor back on, air filter, filter cup, and all that stuff that we stole off of it to get Rich's stuff set up, hooked up. We got all that squared up and straightened up. We got our own little bracket here. What we're going to do is take the throttle cable, the ball end, and stick the ball through here, through the arm. We're going to run our plastic up this way. So we're going to push that arm there. See it? We're going to push it instead of going over the top and pulling it, because you can't get into this cable like, no. We're going to do it the other way. We used to run our K88s that way too. We'd come underneath, right, and or come over the top and push the throttle arm down. So we've got it all figured out. We just got to get it together. So Rich is going to come over. He's got some work to do on the header before we can bolt it on. I've dug up some pipe mounts. We got some pinch clamp stuff laying around. We got everything we need. We just gotta get it together. And we got a little bit of C12 with 8 ounces of Repsol in it to give her a quick fire in the hole and see what she does. Thanks for the carburetor, Ace. That's the CKI carb. I took extra care and time making sure it pops off at 9 pounds. Not 9 1/4, not 9 1/2, not 10, not 8 3/4, not 8 1/2, right at 9. Man, over and over and over, check, double check, and then rebuilt everything, put all new gaskets in it, top to bottom. She's ready to go. So we're pretty confident that things are going to work out the first time. So Rich is over tomorrow. We'll get this bad boy going. Todd Lorang is coming on Monday, on Memorial Day itself, bringing his B stock. We got some work to do for him too. His power pads from Pierre are on the way. We're going to get his B stocker stopping on a dime and giving him 5 cents change. See y'all, hang in there. It'll get better. It's getting better already. I got a smile on my face. My back is killing me, but I'm smiling. Hang in there, y'all. We're praying for you.